So, okay. Good evening. From today, we will be starting our revision classes, right? So, from which chapter we can start? Any one of the first two chapters? Shall we start with the life process or with the control and coordination? See, control and coordination. So, maybe the revision can be considered means based upon your school test portions. Okay, so shall we start with the control and coordination? Yeah. Sure. Okay. Screen is visible. Okay. Fine. And of course, many students are there in online. Hi, Kaushik, Vengat. One
Hi,
more
sir.
I saw.
Good. Hi, sir.
Yeah. Hello, Venkat. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we will be starting with our revision classes, and chapter wise we can go for the revision. And first, as you wish, even I too thought of starting with control and coordination only, because in most of the school I think that they have test. So, so control and coordination. Yes, do you remember what and all we have discussed about this? Hmm? Hmm. Very good. Hmm. Ah. Hmm. Yes, Rohit. Plant hormones. Wonderful. So you have the tidbits, like almost all of the thing. Okay, so that it is a quick revision we are going to do on all of these areas. Okay, fine. See, the first key term we are going to start with. This is movement. Okay, what is called a movement? Hmm? Yeah, moving your hand, neck, head, smiling, changing the position. Oh. Then what is locomotion? Is there any difference between movement and locomotion? Yes, fine, good. So many things we can discuss about this movement basically. First, like smiling is a movement. As I said, lifting your hand is a movement. Turning around, movement. Sitting, standing, all are movements only. And also, all these movements are visible. Okay, visible movements. Yeah, you can see what's happening. And I asked you what is locomotion? The movement which results in shifting of you from one place to other place, which makes the organism to move from one place to other place. That is locomotion. One place to other place, you will be moving. That's locomotion. Of course, results of movement only. You walk, you jump, you fly, you run, whatever. Even flying, locomotion. Yes or no? Fine. So, some movement does not result in locomotion. Some movement results in locomotion. But of course, both are visible. Uh, can you give me example of invisible movements? Ah, hmm. Wonderful. Correct. Yes, passage of air. You cannot see, but it's happening. Oxygen is coming from this environment and it is entering into your body and it is going to your leg. Okay, through the blood it is circulated. The food which you eat moves. Very good. They are actually called what? Invisible movement. When you see the plant, actually water is absorbed, transported, and it goes away. But you can't see. So some movements which you cannot see. They are called what? Invisible movement. Okay, invisible movement. Maybe something externally also you can see, means can happen, or internally. Evaporation external from the organism to outside. When you blow, when you exhale, carbon dioxide is going out of your body, but which you cannot see. And as you said, the movement of molecules inside. From outside to inside organism, molecule can enter. Or from inside to outside, the gases. See, bad odor comes off our body. Okay, like you can't see them, but you can smell it, feel it. Is that no? All are invisible movements of molecules or whatever. Is it clear? So movement, visible movement, invisible movement. Locomotion, no locomotion. Fine. Next. But as a science student, as a human being, And that too, when you are studying about physiology, study of organs and organ system in human life processes, when you're studying about life processes, in what way this movement to be studied? Okay, very good. Involuntary movements and voluntary movements. Very good. What is voluntary movement? Hmm? Yeah, which we can control means thinking is involved. That is called what? Voluntary movement. If thinking is not involved, you don't have to think about it, it happens, then it is called what? Involuntary movement. Example, your digestion, your respiration, your excretion, you don't have to think, automatically they will happen. Metabolism in your body, it happens, you don't have to think about it. Even if you are sleeping, it happens, right? But to smile you have to think, to walk you have to think, to slap someone else you have to think. Is that no? So they are what? Even digestion, you can say chewing, can it happen without thinking? Can you chew without thinking? Digestion is an involuntary action, but chewing is a part of digestion, but it is voluntary action. But saliva production, you don't have to think, it actually comes. Ilya? So as a science student, we must be thorough with what are all the involuntary actions which are happening in our body and voluntary actions which are happening. Okay, so visible movement and invisible movement, voluntary actions or voluntary movements and involuntary movements, you should know. Okay, when coming to the plants, we discuss this movement in different aspects. Like, of course, movements also is a main tool by which we study. In plants, how you classify here? Mainly movement, visible, invisible, voluntary, involuntary, like that we study. But about when you study about plants, what do you do? How it can be measured? Even here also, but just to differentiate, we do not use that particular thing, but it is more appropriate to consider that in plants means movement related to growth, movement which is not related to growth. In plants, when you study about, again, movement is the key term to study control and coordination. In humans, we use visible movement, invisible movement, voluntary movement, involuntary movement. This part, growth related, okay, growth related, okay, that let us reserve for our better understanding. Let us reserve that kind of movement, growth related movement, growth unrelated movement, when we study about plants. Okay, fine, good. Now what is control and coordination? You know, simple about movements and why you should, what is control and coordination? How can you connect these two terms? Two different terms, right? Or system, how do you connect both of these two terms? Control one term, coordination one term. What is control? What is coordination? Examples, you know. Mm. Mm. Wonderful. Okay, the claps for her. Vijayalakshmi. Okay, correct. It means one component of your body which acts as the switch. As I said, brain. Brain is the main component, okay, which acts as the switch, regulator. So control comes from your brain. But who should coordinate into this controlling signals? Yeah, as you said, brain should say chew it, your mouth should chew it. Okay, and tongue should do that. Is it clear? And the esophagus should swallow it. And obviously, the salivary gland, exocrine gland, should secrete it. Okay, and then food should pass, digestion, everything. All should happen. Involuntary actions. Voluntary and involuntary together should occur. It is not, you cannot say it is just involuntary. No, both are there. You have to swallow, you have to drink, okay, and you have to chew it. You have to eat it. Like you should like it. Yeah, the smell you should feel, the taste you love it. Yeah, then only you can should feel hungry. Yes or no? Without hungry, you don't get the mood of eating. So, one simple process involves what? What are all the different components involving one eating? What and all involved? You should see it. Of course, pata da pasikum. Okay, your eyes are involved. Smell, wow, biryani smell. Okay, you should smell it and then taste. You should feel it and then grind it, teeth. So, swallow, digestion, everything. Then absorption, distribution. Involuntarily, it can happen. Till it goes to your stomach, you should think about it. Without you think, if you are not thinking, this will not happen. Okay, if you simply say digestion is an involuntary action, it will not work actually. So many things, voluntary as well involuntary, are involved in that. So why I am telling all these things? For one process, for you to eat, you should see, you should smell. Someone would say, yes, food is ready, come, we'll go, let's go and eat. Even here in places you should go. And you should move also, walking. Sir, how legs are important, connected with eating. You have to go to your lunchroom, dinner, dining table, whatever. Means directly or indirectly, many processes are involved. So, control all these instructions, all these integrations from one single unit called drive. So, that's the main controlling unit. Every functions are connected with that. Okay, coordination should come from all of the part. Can you understand? So, brain controlling unit and all other component which we see comes under what? Coordination units. Okay, so like that, not just digestion, all of the life processes. Okay, all of the organ system. Okay, all of the life processes are connected with this particular system, control and coordination system. Do you remember? Different kind of life processes we discussed. How many kind of life processes we discussed? Only just four? Did we list? There are 11 systems are there. All are connected with the control and coordination system. What are they? 11 system we saw. What are they? Just, we will number it. Tell me. Digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, excretion, reproduction, skeletal system, nervous system, coordination system. Very good. All important systems. Few more are there. Should list maybe if it is easy for us to remember when you do it in alphabetical order. So A, is there any system with A? No. B, C. Okay. Circulation. Circulatory system. Okay, fine. And then D, D, C, then D. Digestive system. E. Okay. Excretory system. And then, do you know this? Endocrine system. Your glands and everything. Okay. Endocrine, exocrine. Okay. Fine. Gland system. Okay. Fine. G. H. That's endocrine. H. I. I. You have immune system. Okay. Another one. Maybe new to you. Integumentary system. Skin protection. Main skin is involved in that. Full, all over your body is covered by the skin and different part. Okay, here you have form, different type of tissues, and here, okay, and here, everywhere. Okay, the protection, outer cover. Eye is protector. Okay, integumentary system. And then anything in J, K, L, M. Yes, you have. M, correct? N, N, nervous system. Okay, nervous system. And then O, P, uh, O, another organ. All these things are organ system. Okay. O, P, no. Q, R, respiratory system. Correct? And then, sorry, reproductive system. System. And then R, and then S. We have this or not? Skeletal system. Can you understand? If you have other system also comes under any of this. If you say endocrine, exocrine system means endocrine and exocrine glands in simple. Endocrine, exocrine, heterocrine glands all comes under that. Okay. And if you say sensory system, what is all sensory system? All are part of your nervous system. Eye directly, because they are directly connected to you. Hearing directly connected to your eye means brain. Vision directly connected to your brain. Okay, taste, smell, everything directly connected. That's why a part of nervous system. Okay, can you understand? Fine. So these are all the 11 different systems If you specifically want to learn, you can make it into 12 also. If sensory system, okay, make it 12, then you don't have to miss it. Why? To connect it with that, let the nervous system maybe, and you can see sensory system separately also. Is it clear? All these things are under the control of what? Control of what? Control and coordination system. Controlling system is nervous system, and all other systems should coordinate with that. Everything is connected with each other. Every one system is connected with each other. You try to connect any three systems here by one process, you should tell, and three systems you should connect. Each one. First, you start. 11 systems are there, or 12. 12 systems are there. One process. Hmm. 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 Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Very good. Then, very good. Correct. Yes. Rohit. Hmm. 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 How it is connected? Hmm. Hmm. Muscles. Hmm. So that muscle can contract. Okay. And then in what way circulatory system is connected with this? Hmm. 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 Okay, good. See, circulatory system should provide energy to muscles and neurons. Can you understand? This only produce enough, supplies glucose, supplies oxygen. Otherwise, even neuron cannot work. If no circulatory system, how come neuron can get its energy? No. So in that way, circulatory system, nervous system, muscular system is called that. Okay, is it clear? So like that, you can try to connect all of the system. Is it clear? Okay, so that's the importance of water. Okay, in keeping with all these things, that's what they're telling. Body organization in multicellular organism, like is in need of water. This specialized control and coordination. Okay, every activities in multicellular organisms under control and coordination. Okay, they are in control and they are working in coordinated way. Is it clear? Fine. Now, is this a very big system or what? Control and coordination system. Very big system, right? Very big system. Important than all other organisms. Yes or no? Even elephant is bigger than us. But capacity of the brain is bigger than sizes, maybe bigger, but the capacity is, yeah, not we, our brain capacity is actually, what do they say, 1300 cc to 1800 cc. That's the capacity. So no other organism in the universe known with such a wonderful capacity. We only speak many languages. That's our skill. That's the capacity. We can, like God. கடவுள் என்ன பண்ணுவாரு? படைக்கும் கடவுள், காக்கும் கடவுள், அழிக்கும் கடவுள்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. Have you heard about this? What does it mean? creation, protection, hmm. and then destruction also. தப்பு பண்ணா பொட்டுன்னு போட்டா பட்டுன்னு போயிடும். Yes or no? All three things. Yes or no? God can do. Yes or no? We also can do. Same thing we also can do. Okay, we can create, we can protect, we can destruct. Okay, so that's because of what? Nervous system, the potentials of our integration capacity we have. Okay, okay. So, but no other animal is having such a wonderful system in its body. That's why we are the most dominant species, and that's why we are, whatever we want, we are creating it. Whatever we don't want, we are destructing it. Yes or no? Fine. Good. Now, such a big system, is it easy to understand? Is it complex or what? They use one term for our nervous system, even our body system. It is complex. You agree with me or what? Is it complex? How much complex it is? Very complex. Simple. It's very, very complex. But complex, but our system is complex. Yes, human body complex but well organized. Yes or no? Perfect coordination, perfect control, perfect coordination. Okay, so this is such a big system, should be studied from what level? Huh? EVS. Okay, the simplest level we are going to start. What is the simplest level? Don't worry, start it from the levels of organization in living organism. The levels of organization. What is the 5 level by which organisms are? Hmm. 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 Repeat it. Organism. So let's start with the basic level cell. Okay, we are going to understand how the control and coordination system works. So we are going to start it with the basic unit called cell. What cell? Hmm? What cell? Hmm? It's neuron. Okay, what cell it is? It's a nerve cell. Nerve cell. Okay, such a complex system should be studied by understanding the property of a nerve cell, the structure and property of nerve cell. Okay, yes or no? For example, the general characteristics of human beings. Okay, where human beings are present. That in different regions, in America, in Africa, in Australia, yes or no, in different regions, human beings are present. To understand their characters, we can use only Rohit. We don't have to go all part of the world to study how human beings, what are the general characteristics of human beings. I can call Rohit and then write the characters. Can I write it? Tell me, Rohit, body is segmented into head, neck, thorax cavity, abdomen cavity, forelimb, lower limb. Yes or no? All the human beings are having the same thing? Yes. Rohit is having 2 eyes. That too on face only, not on stomach. All human beings are having the same thing. Rohit having his nose, mid of his face, center point of the face is having his nose. Can someone have his nose here? Here? No. Is it clear? So like that, every character of a human being, if Rohit eats, he cannot produce food. Means he cannot do photosynthesis. Like that, no other human being can do photosynthesis. What enzyme digest carbohydrate in Rohit? Amylase, salivary amylase. Similarly, if a person is there in America also, whatever he eats, if it is a carbohydrate digested by salivary amylase, saliva will contain salivary amylase. What is the pH of the saliva? 7. In American also it is 7. In Africans also it is 7. If he is every day doing in a brushing or not, 10 வருஷம் பல்லே விளக்கல, still saliva is produced, still salivary amylase is produced, still the pH is 7. Can you understand? So many characters of human beings, okay, can be studied with one common man. Okay, ஒரே ஒரு பையனை வச்சு படிச்சுக்கலாம். Similarly like that, no, oh, okay, போய் பார்க்க போறீங்களா? Is it live telecasted? No, sir, just share பண்ணிருப்பாரோ, பார்த்துட்டு வாங்க. Just watch and come. Just go. Just go. Just go and see. Go out and see. And Kaushik and Venkat, I like here the Chandrayaan landing is live telecasted, so we just want to see that and come. Please wait for a minute.
Oh,
Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Hi Kaushik, we are back, Kaushik.
So yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, fine. See, the special aspect of the control and coordination is not just controlling all the system which are present inside the body. What is the other special aspect of this system? Listen, all the signals from our environment also are received, means detected, received, processed, and then responded. Can you understand? So that is also, it is not the control and coordination system. It's not just connected with maintaining all the internal processes. Also involves in what? Maintaining the external, like understanding, maybe receiving, many things we can say, right? Receiving, responding, transmitting, all processes, environmental stimulation also. For that also we need what? Control and coordination system. Okay, so this cell is technically called what? Neuron. This property technically is called what? Neuron is having this property. This is called what? Excitability. Okay, what is excitability? Neurons are excitable cells. Neurons are excitable cells. How can you say what property makes neurons are excitable? Wonderful, very good. Tell me, neurons can produce, transmit, receive, and respond to what? Stimulations, impulse, stimulations, maybe from external or internal, impulse or other signals. Can you understand? External signals. What are the external signals? External signals. The sound, the light, the heat. Heat. That's what. Nai is the external stimulation. Tortana enna பண்ணுவீங்க? ஓடுவீங்க. Yes or no? If a குட்டி பாப்பா நாய் துரத்துனா ஓட மாட்டீங்களா விஜயலட்சுமி? ஆமா, என்ன இருந்தாலும் ஓடுவோம் இல்லையா? ஓடக்கூடாதுன்னு சொன்னாலும் ஒரு பயம் இல்லையா? மீன்ஸ் யூ ஆர் ரெஸ்பாண்டிங் டு இட். அட்லீஸ்ட் கத்துவீங்க. எஸ் ஆர் நோ? ஃபைன், ஓடல, பட் என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? கத்துவீங்களா கத்த மாட்டீங்களா? எஸ். சோ நெருப்பு பட்டா எரியும், கத்துவீங்க. எஸ் ஆர் நோ? எஸ் ஆர் நோ? கல்லால அடிச்சா வலிக்கும், ஐயோ அம்மா, திருப்பி அடிப்பீங்க. எஸ் ஆர் நோ? ஆல் தீஸ் திங்ஸ் ஆர் வாட் ஆக்சுவலி? All these things are what? External stimulations. So the neuron is having, your nervous system is having this property. External stimulation you receive பண்ணோம், transmit பண்ணோம், respond பண்ணோம், எல்லாம் பண்ணோம். Internal stimulations like impulses, they produce. Okay, they transmit, they receive and respond. எல்லா properties சேர்ந்திருக்கும். That's why this property is called what? Excitability. Okay, excitability. Okay, fine. Now, what are receptors? In external stimulations, process பண்றதுக்காக we have what? I told you, you have to see, you have to hear, you have to smell, taste, feel. Should be received by your body. There are sensory organs you have. In our body, there are sensory organs like hair, nose, tongue, eyes. All these things are what? Sensory organs. They have what? Receptor. Sensory organs will have receptor. Can you give me examples of different type of receptors? Gustatory receptor. Oh, what they will do? Taste. Gustatory receptor detect taste. Olfactory receptor smell. Photoreceptor light in your eyes. Rods and cone cells are there. They have photoreceptors. What are thigmoreceptor? touch. So you have what? You have what? Different kind of receptors, okay, which receive all the external stimulations. Okay, fine. Now, this receptor receives the information, means receives the signal. All these things are what? Sound, light, taste, smell, all these are signals received by receptor. Then what occurs? That information, where it is received, look at it, dendrites. Okay, information are received by the dendrite. So what is the function of dendrite? Receiving information. Okay, neuron structure and their functions. Dendrites are involved in receiving information. Okay, fine. And then many chemical reactions occurs inside the cyton. Information received here, first step, and then here in the cytoplasm, chemical reactions. Maybe conversion of one kind of signal to other kind of signal. Okay, that processing occurs in the cyton. Second thing, like chemical reactions, processing occur, and that created into electric impulse. Any maybe sound signal, now electric impulse should be converted into electric impulse. Light signal, again electric impulse. Can you understand? So all should be converted into specific form, electric impulse. That occurs. And then they should go to what? Travel from dendrite, cell body, and then it travels to what? That signal should travel, impulse should travel to what? Axon. Can you understand? First, received, processed, impulse created, and then it should travel from here to here, from here to here, it should travel. Can you understand? That's what the transmission within the neuron. Okay, transmission first, dendrites received, impulse created, and it travels along the neuron. Okay, means axon. And at the axon, yeah, the electric impulses stimulates release of some chemicals. Okay, here the electric impulses stimulates the release of some chemicals. What that chemicals are called? Neurotransmitters. The chemicals are called what? Neurotransmitters. The chemicals are called what? Neurotransmitters. Name of the molecule is acetylcholine. What is the name of the chemical substance? Acetylcholine. Is it clear? Where they are produced? In the nerve ending. Acetylcholine. Impulses reaches the nerve ending. They produce what? Neurostimulator. Called the neurotransmitter basically. Acetylcholine. Can you understand till this? And now these chemicals. What chemicals? Acetylcholine. These chemicals cross the gap or synapse. One neuron to other neuron. There is a gap. It crosses that. Okay. And then create same kind of reaction to the other neuron. Can you understand? This is how the impulses are traveled in the body. Sometimes they may ask how impulses transmitted or how a neuron works. This is your answer. Okay, the information received by dendrites reaches cyton, converted into by chemical reactions, converted into electric impulse. Electric impulse travels through axon. It reaches nerve ending. There it stimulates electric impulse to produce chemical signals called acetylcholine neurotransmitter, and that travels from one neuron to other neuron by the gap, through the gap. That gap is called what? Synapse. That gap is called what? Synapse. And similar kind of impulses created in that cell, and that cell transfers to next cell, that cell transfers to next cell. That's how impulses are created and transmitted. Can you understand how a neuron works? Kaushik, are you listening? Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. See, now, one question. What is synapse and what is NMJ, neuromuscular junction? Synapse is a gap between two neurons. NMJ is neuromuscular junction, gap between neuron and a muscle cell, non-neuron, neuron and a muscle cell. And the gap என்னன்னு சொல்றோம்? What do we call? Neuromuscular junction. Can you understand? Neuromuscular junction. There, what should be there? Here, there is a receptor in neuromuscular junction. In the, see, there are two type of neuron. One is presynaptic, for example, presynaptic neuron, postsynaptic neuron. What is presynaptic neuron? The neuron which generates impulse and transmits impulse are called what? Presynaptic neuron. The neuron which receives the impulse is called what? Postsynaptic neuron. Can you understand? Presynaptic neuron, postsynaptic neuron. So like that impulse transmitted. But here in muscle cells cannot transmit the impulse from one cell to other cell. Instead, what the muscle cell, neuron, if it receives the impulse, it transmits, passes away. But muscle cell, what it will do? Contracts, just contracts. It reacts to that, it responds. Can you understand? Is it clear? It responds. Muscle cell receives and responds. Can you understand? So this is how, this is the basis on which our neural system works. Nervous system works on this simple basis only. Okay, and look at that. The other thing, here they have asked you a question, same thing only. Identify the parts of the neuron where information is acquired. Where it is acquired? Dendrites. Second, through which information travels as an electric impulse? Axon. Simple axon. Very good. Where this impulse must be converted into chemical signal? Nerve ending. So dendrite, axon, nerve ending. Is it clear? So this is how information is received, information is transmitted, information is converted into other form and from to another neuron. It is transmitted. This is the basis of what? How our neural system works. Is it clear? They have asked you some questions. See, try to answer this question on your own. Put some sugar in your mouth. How does it taste? See, we can say, since we know already, what is the next one? Block your nose by pressing in between your maybe thumb and index finger. Now eat sugar. Is there any difference in its taste? You have to check and tell me. This one. Okay, at home. At home, not now. You can logically, what do you think? You taste it or not? If you close it and eat it, can you? Huh? Really? You have to try this at home. Okay. What Vijay Lakshmi is telling? Let me check Vijay Lakshmi is right or not. Okay, taste will differ. What do you say? Taste will not differ. What do you say? It will not differ. Okay, let me try tomorrow. I support Vijay Lakshmi then. Okay, 2:2. Let us see. We are correct or you people are correct. Kaushik, what do you say? Kaushik it at home. Let me see. Let us ask him to check and tell. Kaushik, are you
Yes,
there?
sir. Yes, sir.
You just close your nose, take sugar, and tell us.
Okay.
Myself and Vijay Lakshmi are one side. Vijay Lakshmi is telling taste differs, and Rohit and Princey are telling no difference in taste. You try and tell me. No taste. Really? You think so? Let us. We will go to Kaushik. Kaushik, are you trying this? We'll see. We'll ask. See, don't worry. Now we will ask Kaushik. He's trying. Okay, then we will come to that. Even Venkat can also try. Venkat, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you also try, Venkat.
Yes, sir.
தண்ணி எப்படி இருக்கு?
Sir.
Anything, try. Hello?
Sir, taste change, sir.
Taste changed. யார் சொல்றது?
Sir, while blocking the nose, the taste is changed, sir.
Walking on. Why new? Okay, you're telling taste changes. Changed. Yes or no, Kaushik?
Yes, sir.
Kaushik, you're telling it's changed.
Yes, sir.
And what about the, let's ask Venkat. Venkat, what do you say? Venkat, what do you say?
The taste didn't change, sir.
Taste?
Didn't change.
No change in taste. Oh my God. எதனா நான் believe பண்றது? No change. No change in taste. Okay. So tomorrow, all of you, not just okay. Anyway, thanks for your responses. Very good. So tomorrow, let us all try with the four variety of food. Yeah, one sweet and one spicy thing, and some other items. Okay, sambar, whatever. We'll try. Okay, in such a way, and let us do a quick research, and also let's technically discuss all these things. Okay, in tomorrow's class, please do it, try at home and come what happens. Okay, thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Yeah, thank you, special thanks for you two people. Thank you.